In the early months of 2020, before widespread testing or vaccines, hospital wards filled to capacity. The global medical community was suddenly facing a novel pathogen with zero baseline immunity. Facing that immediate uncertainty, millions of families in India began brewing a bitter daily decoction made from a climbing vine with distinct heart-shaped leaves. They called it Giloy Kada. This widespread behavioral shift relied on plant number 6 from a highly organized 3,000-year-old medical database. We have to ask, is the plant ancient texts called the nectar of life operating as a deeply ingrained cultural placebo, or is there a measurable biological mechanism driving its global resurgence? The origin story of Guduchi starts in mythology. According to the ancient tale of churning the ocean, drops of the nectar of immortality fell to earth. Wherever those drops landed, this bright green vine sprouted. The Ayurveda codified that myth around 3 millennia ago. It classified the vine as a curer of all diseases, naming it Amrita. Centuries later, the Charaka Samhita refined this broad classification into specific clinical applications, labeling the plant as the ultimate fever breaker. The text recorded that physicians could use this vine to pull patients back from the edge of severe multi-system infections, what they called triple dosha fevers. Later scholars compiling the Ashtanga Hrudayam documented its anti-aging properties, noting a specific ability to regulate blood sugar in diabetic patients. And the Sushruta Samhita detailed a pharmaceutical breakthrough, a method to extract a pure white starch from the stem to treat liver and skin conditions. By antiquity, Ayurvedic practitioners had built a comprehensive profile of a multi-system healer. They mapped its clinical effects meticulously, but they lacked the microscopic lenses required to see the cellular mechanics behind them. To understand how a single plant can manage fevers, blood sugar, and liver functions simultaneously, we have to look inside the stem using modern laboratory tools. Inside that fibrous tissue, researchers found specific active alkaloids, complex, naturally occurring chemical compounds. The most crucial among them are Tinosporin and Berberine. These compounds are immunomodulators. They actively stimulate and train the body's natural killer cells, macrophages and T cells to neutralize threats. This dashboard shows how internal cellular mechanisms translate to systemic health. The line chart tracks blood glucose dropping to baseline as the compound tinosporoside regulates insulin receptors. Next to it, the bar chart shows liver enzymes normalizing, protecting hepatic cells from toxic damage. Modern pharmacology provides the chemical vocabulary for the exact biological responses the ancient sages recorded through empirical observation. That mountain of molecular evidence became critical during the COVID-19 pandemic. The government of India reviewed the clinical data and officially integrated Guduchi into the AYUSH 64 protocol for viral recovery and post-viral fatigue. This integration moved a traditional botanical medicine to the highest levels of global health administration, serving as an officially recommended line of defense. The plant itself exhibits extreme biological resilience, capable of growing almost anywhere. Practitioners note that when it climbs a neem tree, it becomes even more potent by absorbing the host tree's medicinal properties. But precisely because it is a powerful immunomodulator, it requires respect. It is meant to be a calculated daily ritual to build foundational health, not a casual supplement to take lightly, especially for those with autoimmune conditions. Guduchi serves as a 3,000-year case study in convergence, where ancient clinical outcomes meet the precise molecular measurements of modern cellular biology.